Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And few venues...
Gets his head on it!
Maldini is there, and he can get that clear.
And the shot!
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pull it. And this is Ronaldo. He's cut it out.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Showing good feet. Xavi with...
He rises!
And that should get the job done.
Manchester United definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble. It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Roberto Carlos can get it clear. Quarter of an hour played. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Vieira. Still goalless. Mateus. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but...
Takes a shot!
Really nicely worked opportunity, that's some lovely exchanges.
Bullet had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's forced to go back. Played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Makalele. Nicely weighted ball. Looking to go...
Chance!
In he goes again!
And he's done it! The breakthrough strike!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Vieira. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Can he get on the end of this? Vieira. Mateus. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is through here! And it's Vieira. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. And it's Roberto Carlos. Ball played for Xavi. Vieira. And it's Thuram. Roberto Carlos. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Makalele. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out towards the flank. Pinches it off him. Roberto Carlos. Not the most accurate pass.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. That is good strength. Xavi. And it's Roberto Carlos.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
The referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. For Xavi. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 8, Mbappe.
And we're off again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now then, the ball's come loose and reclaimed it in a trice. Thuram. Lahm. Nicely shaped ball. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Vieira. And it's Roberto Carlos. Xavi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
In with the challenge. Lahm. Here's Nedved. Makaleli. Roberto Carlos. He's got away. Mateus. Just eases him off the ball. Stood up well to him there. And the pass is intercepted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
For this match was 72,000.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
No way through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Makaleli. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Makaleli. Gullit demonstrating his defensive quality there. Gullit. Now it's Gullit. Mateus. Goes for a shot! And it's in! Manchester United are back on level terms.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams.
Terrific header! Lahm. Nedved. Makaleli. Makaleli powering forward here. And it's Lahm. Xavi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Looking to play him in. Bullet! That was probably asking just too much. And it's Gullit. Crunching tackle. Thuram. Vieira. Spread it left. Makalele. That is good pressure, just...
Judge, surely! And yes, it's there! And they've got their lead back.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 14.
So, time for changes
Mateus.
on both sides, actually.
Number 7.
So we have a breakthrough.
Ronaldo.
Now, how will
Number
things develop from
24.
here?
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here,
Coming on
Peter,
the
the
field,
desire to stick to your
number
task
23,
and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed
Number
off, but
11,
not this lot. This is
Jan
very
Koeman.
impressive.
Number 16. Lahm.
Xavi.
Substitution.
Vieira. And it's Thuram. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. It's Xavi! And that could come back to haunt them.
Xavi really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Into the last 5 minutes. That's a lovely, neat pass. Very much into the last knockings. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pele gets into a good position. Oh, that's a key interception.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
That's a cute ball. Pass somewhat off target. Wrong. And that is as far as it goes. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous...
Oh, what a climb!
And that was very necessary.
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
He's picked his way...
There's the header! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's...
Applies the finish!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now he's got space here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Bale. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Oh, and pull it!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi. That's a little off target. Vieira. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Davids. Here's Roberto Carlos. And he goes cross-field.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mateus did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Vieira. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Davids. That's a good ball out wide. Can he spark a counter here? Roberto Carlos. And here's Roberto Carlos. Bale, a player who needs no introduction. Mateus. Neither of these two want to come off second best. A probing pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Roberto Carlos. That's a throw. Hernes. Davids. And it's Roberto Carlos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, taken with style! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Hullet demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Hullet. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's heaved it away. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Thuram. Van Dijk. That's Thuram. Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Hullet. This is promising. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Vieira. And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And the game has already resumed here. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Vieira. Messi. And it's Vieira. And here's Hullet. Played back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And it's Davids. Lahm cuts it out. Vieira. And Mateus. Roberto Carlos. Bale. Roberto Carlos. Bale. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter.
Great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Hoeneß actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Lahm. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he get it through? Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Bale. Messi kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Thuram. That's headed upfield. Vieira. And it's Vieira. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Mateus. Roberto Carlos. To Maldini. Van Dijk is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. But it's Thuram. Vieira. It's Hullet. Lahm. And it's Vieira. Played back in. Some really good ball movement. And it's Bale. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. He has found the way through. Messi gets into some space. Another chance from a corner.
Substitution for Manchester United.
And we have our very first
20,
corner.
Bale. Number 14, Mateus. Number 6, Gullit. Coming on the
Cleared
field,
without complication.
Number 11, Jan Koller. Number
Nicely
23,
weighted ball.
Varane.
Chance! Goal! And the comeback is complete. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
And this is Ronaldo. He's cut it out.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Ronaldo is herring after that one. Roberto Carlos, who does have an assist to his name. Lahm gets a foot in here. He's found a way through. Has a look and plays it forward. He is and a chance! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no...